mama on the go, lighting up the road, caring heart and bubbly smile, lifting up the load. Sweet and helpful, got that cheer. Every friend all year, with a spark and endless laughs, always bringing near. Yeah, then soulless soul, sailing wide. Oceans calling true. Travel far to explore, travel far, discover more. Seas that sparkle blue, cruising waves with breeze in hair, trail without a map. Mom and family side by side, take another lap. Oh, my land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, my land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Family ties that never break, love that leads the way. In your arms we find the strength, rocking every day. Smiles that shine on rainy days, through the fog and mist. In your warmth, our hearts are held. Feel that gentle kiss. Oh, like the land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, like the land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Mountains high, valleys low, through it all you stand. Anchor strong in stormy seas, steady as the land. Memory of every trip, laughter on the breeze. With you, life's an endless ride, always here to please.
Come on. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody ringing the New Year late last night, or did you pass out early? I figured I'd be going to sleep probably shortly after midnight, but it was a quiet evening. It was just myself, Trevor, and his girlfriend, and Nikki, and I. So Trevor and his girlfriend were downstairs. Nikki and I were upstairs, and Nikki was playing some kind of video game. Got in the middle of it, couldn't get out. So I was actually sitting watching New Year's live with, was it Roxy and Eddie and Cheryl and Jeremy and Scotty J and all them for a while. But then, hello, Liz. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you too, and to Chris. So I debated whether I was going to go live today or not, and I was like, oh, I'll go live for a little while. Do a little year in review for 2025. I did a little video. The video took me most of the day to do. I've been out of practice with editing. I need to get busy because I got a whole bunch of cruise videos to get edited. Hey, Chris. Happy New Year to you. So I think I'll start by showing the video, and then I will chit chat about kind of what I'm kind of focusing on for 2026. In just a second, I gotta bring this live up on my phone because when I bring up the video to show you, I won't be able to see the chat. Since I'm sticking with StreamYard for now. Now it's saying it's finding my live. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Try again. Where's my channel? There it is. There we go. Make sure to turn the volume down because we don't want any feedback. There we go. All that's done. Now to find the video. Got it there. Then we got to bring it, the share screen, all that fun stuff. Windows, share. I don't know if I can bring it up any bigger or not. Full screen. There we go.
January started loud, promises on paper, names in my phone, laughing in the crowded room, thinking I had found my home. Then the colors bled and blurred, whispers turned to walls between us, saw the cracks in every word, felt my own reflection tremble. What a roller coaster year, up so high, then disappearing, hands in the air, then holding on in fear. But I'm still here, memories in the rearview clear, learning it was real when it got weird, losing some and drawing others near. What a roller coaster year. Summer on the balcony, secrets spill like coffee on the floor. Trust I handed out for free, came back with a slamming door. Counted every little cut, till I almost couldn't feel the good. Then one quiet, simple hug showed me kindness still can move me. What a roller coaster year, up so high, then disappear, hands in the air, then holding on in fear. But I'm still here, memories in the rearview clear, learning it was real when it got weird, losing some and drawing others near. So I'm starting over slow, smaller circle, softer tone, giving grace I never got, letting heavy stories go. I'll choose patience when I'm tired, choose the truth when I feel small, guard my heart with honest wires, leave it open after all. What a roller coaster year, up so high, then disappearing, hands in the air, then holding on in fear. But I'm still here, memories in the rearview clear, learning it was real when it got weird, losing some and drawing others near. What a roller coaster year. What a roller coaster fear. Morning dust on the windowsill, old notes in a crooked stack. Every line from a different war. I fold them once, I don't fold them back. Trash bag humming in my hand, heartbeat loud in the quiet hall. One deep breath at the doorway, I'm done replaying it all. I'm gonna turn the page to kindness, let the ink run clean this time. Leave the heavy words behind us, like the dark and cross that line. Every scar becomes a compass, pointing where I wanna go. Gonna turn the page to kindness, watch a softer story grow.
There we go. It has been a roller coaster year, and as my youngest said when I was telling about the song, that it was a roller coaster year with a lot more lows than it was highs. So it was just kind of frustrating there. Happy New Year, Scotty J. Watched you last night. So this year, one of my resolutions, one is taking care of myself, but that's also part of the other of focusing on kindness. I'm done with the drama of last year. I'm putting that behind me. I'm done with that. It did enough on my mental health last year. So even around the world, I can't control that, but I can control my community, my surroundings, myself, my heart. So kindness is a reminder to act with compassion, empathy, and generosity, promoting positive actions, help others, and including myself. So I was remembering a lot of the little mottos, the golden rule in the Bible, basically treating others the way you want to be treated. The comment I've seen before, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Or the words of my mother, and also Thumper on Bambi. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So my challenge to myself and to those out there is to start doing random acts of kindness. It can be small things. It doesn't have to be huge things. One of the channels I follow does random acts of kindness in the Christmas season, but it doesn't have to be Christmas. It can be little things all year. And simple as holding a door for somebody, or you see somebody, they're hungry or something, buy them a meal, or somebody struggling with something, help them out. And hopefully that can start a ripple effect and goes out beyond ourselves to our friends, family, community. And maybe we can, do a small little effect around the world. Hey, Joe, how's it going? Sorry, Jay had so much fun last night. It took me a while to wake up today. Well, I watched it for a while. You guys watched it for a while. Then I watched a couple other videos. My oldest was playing a video game. He was in a battle or something. He was up playing online with friends. So they were in some big demon battle, so they couldn't leave till they did that, got that accomplished, and then they left about 2:30 a.m. and they have a half an hour drive back to the little community they live in. However, it took them almost an hour coming in last night. We suddenly got snow yesterday afternoon, and then just about the time they were leaving, come home to come here for dinner, it started blowing. And of course, when they left, Mama does the message me when you got home. They forgot to message me. Oh well. I'm assuming they got home okay. I haven't had any calls from anybody else. That's okay, Joe. We're just kind of chit-chatting a little bit. I don't know how long ago today, but... So what did you guys do? Anybody go out, or anybody watch the ball drop in Times Square? Watch that for the last 13 minutes before. You were in bed before 11 p.m. It was funny because it was about 8. It was after dinner. My oldest and I were sitting upstairs in the living room, and looks over at me and goes, I can't keep my eyes open. I need an old man nap. Literally laid down and took a nap for an hour. I kind of napped off and on for a little bit, but I'm laughing at 31. You need an old man nap. Needed an old man nap at Christmas too. Made pizza and lit a fire and then passed out on the recliner at like 9. Who did I see? I've seen somebody that had fallen asleep. Somebody that they did a DoorDash or their Uber Eats order, and they passed out. And they woke up at like 4 a.m. and their order was sitting outside. It's like, luckily, it was a milkshake with, at least the milkshake was still cold. 10 million worth. Wow. 10 million worth of fireworks on the Sydney Harbor Bridge. 9 metric tons. I seen a little bit of that on replay. Becoming a nap queen, we had a late lunch, early supper at 1:30. Oh. And my dinner tonight consisted of leftover snacks from last night. We had some spring rolls, samosas, some pizza rolls. The oldest brought bagel bites, and then we had crackers and cheese and chips. I made turkey pot pie from the turkey leftover from Christmas. Napping is the best. I had jury duty earlier this week and napped while waiting to be called. Online. How did everyone spend their Christmas? Mine was quiet. Same with my oldest and with my 2 kids and my youngest girlfriend. The one I call my adopted son, spent it with his girlfriend. She lives a few hours from here, and then he also spent New Year's with her because she had to move out of her place by today. So at the in-laws to the Asian buffet, it was gross, but mother-in-law liked it, so take that as a win. That would be good. Actually, it might be a late night snack. My son made a stir fry. It was like Christmas Eve. There's a little bit of that left. I could heat it up over some rice. I seen you were live last night, Kenny. I did pop over there and say hello. I was chatting, so I got distracted. Microwave or fresh coffee today, Kenny? I was laughing. I was thinking of you the other day, Kenny. By the time my youngest son got up or had been downstairs for a while, came up and it's like, is coffee warm? Nope. Microwaves his coffee. Next year will be different. Sean and Lana are going to try to keep me up. Honestly, don't think I'll make it this. That'll that'll be interesting because you'll be on a cruise next year for New Year's Eve. Hopefully you can stay up and maybe you guys can go live and do the countdown. I've seen somebody shared. Oh, I guess it was on John Heald's. Somebody shared the countdown from the horizon last night. My my aunt that I help out, her son and daughter-in-law are on a cruise on the Celebrity Constellation. They're doing it back to back, so they're on the first leg of it. So I think we were in Belize yesterday, heading to Cozumel today. So I don't know what the New Year's party was like on there. Liz can stay up late on a cruise ship, no problem, but still get up early. It depends on the room. I'm in an interior room. I have a hard time getting up early. Got to learn the trick that put the bridge cam on. So if I wake up and I kind of open my eye and look over, it's like, nope, can't see anything but the bow of the boat. And then I go back to sleep. Open my eyes, like, oh, I can see sea, I can see land. Okay, it's time to get up. Go to bed at 6 p.m. and up at 3 a.m. Oh, my body clock got screwed up before Christmas. I'll go to bed, I'll go to bed at 10 or 11 midnight. I'll fall asleep for a couple hours, then I'll wake up like 2, 3 and be awake for a couple hours. And it's like trying to get back to sleep is ridiculous. You dared the Costco store on the 30th and got 10 items, 140 or hour and 45 minutes. I was out to Walmart New Year's Eve morning. My aunt let me borrow her, pick me up, let me borrow her car. I went to Walmart, to the liquor store, and to the dollar store. I was pretty much done that in about an hour and a half. Got all the things I needed, and then I picked up a little treat for New Year's Eve. Picked up what I needed, come home, put stuff away, and I was sitting here for a few minutes, and she messaged me, "Did you get lost?" So I had to take her car back. I guess she had some errands. She's doing well. She's getting pretty independent. I've seen her the Saturday before Christmas, and then I didn't see her again till Christmas Eve. And then I didn't see her from Christmas Eve until yesterday. So if I need to borrow the car, I have to message her. I guess I seen her on Monday because, in case didn't notice, I took care of myself. I've gone to the doctor a few times, and I got rid of the growth that was on my nose. It was pending, didn't report back. It wasn't back on Monday. So it's a little bit of scab left there, but it's better than, I wish I had done it a while ago. I'd tried to make an appointment a while ago to see him, and then things come up, and it just got put off, and it's like, nope, need to take care of me now. So pathology. Thank you, Joe. That's the word I was. I'll have to make an appointment this week to see some other tests I had came back negative for anything. I have blood work. It's a little out of whack, but I also have been eating like crap over the holidays. So that's the other thing. Taking care of myself in the new year. So eating better, because those that have followed my channel long enough, I had lost 30 pounds, and then I put it back on last fall, like a year ago, and I was like, that didn't help with that was part of the mental health thing. Got an office chair and electric wine accessory set. Yeah, I went out looking for wine yesterday, but the only issue is the wine I was looking for is a California wine, and because the Ontario liquor control will not allow U.S. alcohol products in. I couldn't find any here. I discovered a Moscato I really liked on the cruise, but I guess I'm going to have to go spend some time in Michigan or something. Pick some up, stay long enough to pick some stuff up and bring it back. Road trip, V. Oh, it was so good. It's Moscato was very sweet. But I don't like wanting to get that feeling in the back of your throat. But we had a Moscato on the NCL cruise. It was in California. It was Menage a Trois. It was really good. But yes, gonna have to do at least a 48-hour road trip to the States and bring some back. I know one of my fellow cruisers found some at Meijer on sale for $8 a bottle. That was pretty dang good. On Thursday, I had some, yes, Menage a Trois. I took a picture of the label so I would remember. Well, you never know, Liz. We were only together a short time the evening that we met. You haven't maybe seen? No, I'm just kidding. I was laughing at some of the Christmas New Year's posts. One was about taking a poop before midnight so you don't break that shit into the new year. I have a bottle of organic biodynamic Zinfandel Rosé from Mudgee, New South Wales, Australia in the fridge. See, I was not really a wine drinker growing up either. I had, what was a way back in the day, one called Baby Duck. And then, oh, what did we have for our wedding? I can't even remember now. I have a bottle of it because I was going to save it and smash it when the divorce went through, but that hasn't happened. I've been separated for 20-something years, not divorced, and that's probably not going to happen. My ex is homeless, can't afford a lawyer, and I'm not paying for it, so email Sean to figure out where I can put it so he can. What was that? Oh, put together a video of the meetup, but yeah, I got some stuff. Emailed it Sean to figure out where I can put it so he can. I'll see if he can't do it. I might be able to. Well, I gotta see if I can upload some of mine to the. It's not Google Drive anymore. It's a different drive that we use. Let's see if it. Oh, did I see Busby? Hey, Busby! Happy New Year to you and Nissa. Change my tongue this up. What was it? Oh, Spumante Bambino was our wine for our wedding. Even that, it was kind of spray their vines. They spray what? Hey, B, I was thinking about you when Carnival Cruise Addicts went on their last cruise. Chris and Liz were talking about that they had these stink bomb things going off all over the cruise. Couldn't imagine the bad other smells that we've come across, but not the stink bombs. $50 a bottle. Nope. I'm not paying that kind of money for. Oh, hey, Scott. Did you guys wrap up already? Sorry, I had you on the TV watching you and Bill. So that's the challenge for this year: practicing kindness. Let's see see how many random acts of kindness. Maybe start posting random acts of kindness that we can do, or what we've done. It was a short of some kind of random act of kindness you've done, not to brag or to say, oh, I did this, just to show each other what, like, hey, try this. Hey, this is something nice and you can do for somebody else, because sometimes we get stuck in our heads and go, well, what can I do? And let's see what that ripple effect. There's only a few wine types I will drink: Moscato, Rosé, and I mean the sweet beer. Yeah, that's why I got hooked on Moscato. I think it's Jacob's Creek Moscato I like too, but I do not like red wine. I certainly don't like red wine, and I don't drink wine that often. But that Moscato I had on the cruise, I had at least 4 times, I think, for dinner, 4 different dinners. Hot Tower wine was. Oh, what's the one? Oh, it was one that was popular in the States a few decades ago. Oh. Jacob's Creek is an Australian brand. That explains why you can still find it in the liquor stores here. You can get all the international wines except US right now. That's the one I was trying to think. That was the one. Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill. Late Harvest. Oops. Yes, I've seen Yellowtail. I've seen it yesterday when I was at the liquor store. The LCBO, which is the Liquor Control Board of Ontario. People call it LICBO, but depends on what province you're in. I laugh because we have a grocery store called Real Canadian Superstore, and I've gone out to Alberta, and they have the Real Canadian Liquor Store there. LICBO, yep. That's easy to say, the LCBO. I was going to get my kids some gift cards for the LCBO for Christmas. Didn't get around to it. Next year, I had seen a neat idea on a family channel I follow, and they did gifts for the younger kids. For the older kids, the one year they got all kinds of different gift cards, and they spread them around on the wall, and then they had a spinner in the middle, and each kid got a chance to spin, and then it landed on that one, and they got that card, and then the next kid's turn. It's like, that'd be a cool idea. But I almost need to start like now, buy a couple cards a month or something. Because they get to the point they were older, it's like, what do you buy them? We didn't do a big Christmas this year. I think I got the Misha pair pajama pants, and then what? Pajama pants, something else, and then filled their stockings. Yeah, spend $25 a month, get either a $25 gift card or a 10 and a 15, or cheapest headache wine in existence. I haven't really been hung over too many times in my life. Once was on wine, but it was more my stomach. And that's when I was 16. I had a sleepover, me and a few friends, and got into my mom's box of wine that was in the downstairs fridge. Paid for that the next day for getting into that. Other time I wasn't hungover. Well, yes, I was. I got. I can remember significant times I got drunk. I was out at a scouting jamboree and I was working on staff, and they had an offsite canteen that the adults could go to. I was got drunk on beer there, and then get laying in the tent after we got back in the tent spinning, and then but walking back to the tent thinking I'm in bear country. I hope I don't run into any bears. Last time I got feeling pretty good. I wouldn't say I was drunk. I was feeling pretty good, but I didn't have a hangover. Was on the NCL cruise after the bar crawl. You would have loved that. I haven't got drunk on Fireball V. I had a bit. I don't have any Fireball left. All those little bottles I brought back with me. Trevor used them last night to make an apple something. He had apple juice, Fireball, and a maple liqueur. So I don't know what it tasted like. The only Fireball I done was with those little balls we had and just doing a shot. But on that cruise, having what was I drinking? Too many, I can't remember. Mango meltdowns, and those are really good. Those are even better than Miami Vice. Instead of the pina colada, it's a mango slushy with the strawberry daiquiri, and espresso martinis. Those two were really good. But the kickoff on the bar crawl, we had an old fashioned was the second drink. The first one was, I have to go back and look at my stuff. What was the first one we? First one was awful. The old fashioned tasted awful. Then we went. Oh, somebody's sending me pictures. Oh. Oh, we had a Moscow Mule, and then old fashioned. Those two both were disgusting. And then had a Cape Cod, which was a cranberry and something. It was good. Then we had the espresso martini. It was good. And then we finished up with the pina colada. I could have done without the pina colada. Yes, I seen that. Liz, I'm trying to get over to. Aw, that's cute. Bundaberg rum, premix can. Whoa. No, that wasn't Danny. It was Liz showing me the sign that picture I gave her for early Christmas at the meetup. There used to be a drink called an Astro Pop. It was like a Jolly Rancher tasting creeper. It's like Kool-Aid till about 30 minutes later. Eating bugles. I had chips and dip earlier. I used up to it. I had no name. I have no name regular chips. A Walmart brand. Try to pay $1 something for Walmart brand, then almost $3 for Lay's. First thing you actually drink Australian wine called Passion Pop, wine flavored with passion fruit. I'll pass. Yeah, the other time I got drunk was at a dance about a year and a half after I split up with my ex. And I got a little sloshed on Smirnoff Ice, and I still can't drink them. I've tried. I get drink about halfway, and it's like, ugh. I got so sick, drunk I got sick, and that's about the times I can remember in my life. I tried a Smirnoff Ice probably in the last month or two, and it was like, yeah. Raspberry liquor called Razzmatazz. See, one of my favorite drinks before this I used to make at home is called a White Freeze or White Freezy, and it was a raspberry sourpuss, banana liqueur, and Sprite. It was good. A social drink. I only drink every few times a year. I drank more on the cruise that last cruise than I drank last year. A funny story. This was why I never play Good Fortune film piece. I got talked into and ended up drinking entire. Nobody's ever forced me to drink anything. That's and then I don't. It's like I don't like the taste of beer anymore. That was fine when I was 18, 20. I don't like the taste of wine much, the odd ones. And all of the sweet drinks or the fruity drinks or like I like the Mike's Hard Blue Freeze, but I tried a strawberry one Christmas Eve. Didn't care for that. So, and spreading kindness. Following up to the talking about cruise, January is some big stuff going down for Helping Hands for Cruising. There is currently the silent auction is going on. You can find the link to that in the website. There'll be a Dreams in Motion in a few weeks to end up the silent auction. I was to say the point there. And so check out the website and you can find the links to those things. Put all these beads and these I feel like they're choking me on the back. Anyhow. What else are we going to talk about for the new year? I haven't figured out what I'm doing channel-wise. I did have a picture. I've had my channel this fall for 9 years. Granted, I've only been doing lives for just over 4. I started doing them to put the LARP videos up, and I hope to get more. I hope we get more active in LARP next season. This past year has been a challenge. It's going to depend on a lot of things. And I'll say one thing is, you keep your fingers crossed for my oldest that he gets the house sold this year. His ex-wife has moved on, and he's stuck with house and wants to move closer into town. Let's keep your fingers crossed that we get that house sold soon, that they can move back into town. And then they will have the extra money so that, LARP will be a more involved thing this year, if that happens. Because I kind of miss it. They went a couple times last year. I only went the once and got some video, but I like doing the LARP videos for content and keep my LARP playlist up to date. What else I'm doing this year? Oh, Southern Comfort. I drank that when I was in college. Southern Comfort and 7-Up. Yeah. Drank too much of that. That was kind of gross. Hey, Kenny. How you doing? coming in on the other channel. Find some things to stir things up. I don't know what other plans I got for this year. Hopefully in the fall, next September, I'll be back to Michigan M26. That's one thing I was hoping to I was thinking M26. I was thinking Troy and Sandy. I was hoping we'd catch up with them because we were in port in Grand Cayman, and they were on the NCL Prima. Prima, yeah, at the same time when they were in Grand Cayman. But thought, well, maybe we'll run into each other, but that didn't happen. I kind of waved over the other ship. It's like, hi. But they said they had a good time. I'm doing good, hanging in there. I finally got to voice some. Oh, yeah, you sounded kind of hoarse last night. Knock on wood. I haven't been sick since 2-3 weeks before Thanksgiving. American Thanksgiving, that is. I will not drink Sambuca or Cointreau or Ouzo. I do not like anything that tastes like licorice. Except I like black licorice. But anything that tastes artificially like, or I don't like seasoning anything with fennel. I have one of my essential oils is, I think I have a fennel one, which I really didn't use because it stinks. Great, another drink box. I remember when I was in college, people were ordering flaming Sambucas. Like, why? No. Hey, I'm Buglat. No fennel for you either. Although fennel is supposed to be good. That's why I got it. That one and was another one supposed to be good for settling the stomach. And I was like, yeah, I think I'd rather have the upset stomach. Go with peppermint or something to settle the stomach. Friend of yours had it for the party. Yeah, nope. I don't know what would you mix it with that it still didn't taste like licorice. Your mom drinks peppermint tea. Well, the essential oil company I was involved with, I have some peppermint gel caps. They're up there. I used to take those, or I have little tiny ones. Grand Marnier. I have I haven't made that for a while. It was fruit dip and it's got Grand Marnier in it. It's really good. I think it's in my recipe box on one of the cards. A few different things than Grand Marnier. I was like, that was good. Anybody get anything really cool for Christmas? What was your favorite thing you got? I got my blend jet. It's one of my big ones. And I have a new piece of carry-on luggage. Put it in hot cocoa like chocolate orange. Oh, I got a Terry's chocolate orange for Christmas soup. It was good. Clothes, and one got an Alexa. That's one thing. I don't know too many people that have like an Alexa or one family I used to babysit for. They got was it Echo? They called theirs. And that's the only one I've ever used in their place. Hey Echo, turn on the TV. Oh yeah, Echo, turn on the dining room light or turn off the hall light or whatever. Bag of cold sinus infection. 360 instant action camera. Can't wait to use it. That'd be cool. Between himself, friends, and an employee of theirs and their wife. I think we drank the cocktail bar. Wow. Oops. Two onesies, Chicago Bears and Chicago Blackhawks. Legos. A hoodie, a kit where you can paint stepping stones. I was kind of thinking today, I wouldn't mind having some of those, the plant Legos or the flowers. That would be fun to do. I think that would be our thing around here. Everybody be getting picked up. Yeah, Echo Dot. Yeah. I know that it operated their lights, their TV. I forget what else they had it hooked up to. Trying to argue with things like turn the whatever bedroom lights to 50%. 100% was too bright. Wow. That's why one thing is our bar here is kind of limited. Actually, I brought my booze upstairs because theirs was kind of taking over the. I got creme de cacao. What else do I got down here? I think creme de menthe. Yep. Nice chocolate mint combination there. I have the Skull vodka. Some Tortuga spiced rum from Grand Cayman. I think that's all. Oh, there's somewhere around here. There's a bottle of salted caramel vodka. No BBD. No, because I wanted to get BBD rum, but not at. They only had the big bottles at the duty free, and the best deal they had was 2 for $66. I should have looked in the other stores along the. So that'll be a goal next time I go down to the Caribbean. Hopefully get Grand Cayman or Jamaica or something and spend time outside the. See if I can get a small bottle. And my son was complaining last night because he wanted to make a drink. And he looked in the. He's got all these different kinds of stuff because when he was doing his culinary before he quit, they had a field trip to Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is like winery company, and there's distilleries down there and stuff. And he come back with all. I think he spent like $700 in booze, so he's still got some of that left, and that's a few years. He opens up the cabinet, he's looking, and it's like, what's the problem? He's got like all this stuff and nothing to mix it with. That's why I ended up doing something with apple juice and maple liqueur and Fireball. So apple, cinnamon, and maple. Interesting. Yeah. Well, maybe not quite that much. Maybe. I think it went with someone, but they also went out for dinner to a couple really fancy restaurants and stuff. And it was an expensive trip. And then he went and dropped out afterwards. Like, whatever. He's the one that had to pay back his student loan, not me. But got some interesting stuff. They went to Wayne Gretzky Distillery. They went to at least 3 vineyards. They went to another place where they brewed beer. I went to about 3 distilleries too, and they got samples. Now, wouldn't that be a cool field trip to go on? Oh, let's go to this one. Let's sample this. Let's sample this. Let's sample this. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Good thing they had a bus. Didn't have to worry about a designated driver. I had pictures probably on my other computer, but I seen one of the alcohols he brought back that's been long gone yesterday when I was at the LCBO. It reminded me. Pumpkin beer? Never tried pumpkin beer. My oldest used to like, there was a banana bread one here in the liquor store. But now he's mostly into the IPAs and all that stuff. Last night he was drinking Molson and Canadian and Alexander Keith. No bananas for you. It wasn't bad, but it's like, I don't want something banana flavored and then that you get from the beard. Rhubarb wine. My dad used to make wine, and he did rhubarb wine one year. Rhubarb wine from New Brunswick. I haven't been to New Brunswick since 1989, so I was what? 23? I didn't drink a lot on that trip, even at 23. Because of that scouting jamboree. I worked on staff on several jamborees, and you go off to the wet canteen, and but that one their wet canteen wasn't that great. Yep, Dad made dandelion wine too. Haven't tried any. Oh, what was really good was that tequila that Troy and Sandy brought back. They had the peanut butter tequila and the chocolate tequila. They got their first cruise. That was good together. That was really smooth. 113 seconds to pour a beer. I have to try moonshine one day. Maybe when I get to the States in the fall. Who knows? It tasted really good, V. It was so smooth there wasn't any harsh alcohol taste. Good with cherries. What did one of the kids drank Guinness, but it was Guinness with a shot of Bailey's and a shot of Jameson dropped into called a Irish Car BOMB. I think it was the one I called my adopted kid. drink those. We had some Guinness here that I think my youngest used it in baking something. So that's what I should have picked up. When I was away, Trevor made beer battered onion rings. He said he'd make me some onion rings, but I had to buy in a beer to make it. I thought of that yesterday. Should have. Moonshine and cherries. Not a beer fan anymore, Joe. Or ale or any of those. I don't like things that's got an aftertaste or kind of get you in here when you. That's for bacon wrapped onion rings keto, yeah. Jameson. Trevor went through a phase, and that was mostly what he was drinking was Jameson. And that's why when he got Callie, I found a squeaky toy bottle that said Blamison on it. They squeaked. That was the challenge doing the video. Okay, Liz, thanks for popping in. We'll talk to you later. Actually, I need to message you at some point in time, but not now. It'll be later. Your batter fish and chips aside. I'm not a big fish fan, but give me haddock or halibut with a good beer batter. Yes. I will going to have to go make yeah. Maybe if I get some, I don't know, I was gonna get some haddock or halibut and beer and get Trevor to make that, but I got to start eating better. My cholesterol was just a little bit high. He asked me if I wanted medication for it, and I was kind of debating, but he wrote me a script, so I haven't. And what was the other? Oh, your sugar's a little elevated. Yeah, probably for the chocolate bar I had the day before. I was trying. Trevor's sugars were all over the place when he was younger, and I was trying to see if the glucose monitor still worked, but nope. the little thing that pokes your finger does, but. Hey, Georgianne. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Smoked salmon for tomorrow. Thanks. I don't know what we're having tomorrow. Actually, I did pick up a couple of cheap pizzas yesterday at Walmart. We have several odds and sods leftovers from last night or over the holiday, and it's just kind of, we don't feel like cooking. That's why I think of the cheap pizzas from Walmart. I think there were $4. I was like, hey, you can take that and throw whatever on it and make it. Because I know some days that Trevor doesn't feel like cooking. I get stuff for salads. Joe, likewise. Anyhow, I'm going to head out. Thanks for coming by. And we'll see what, I'll figure out what next week is. Maybe get a plan in place, what we're talking about for, I don't know if I'm going to do the schedule type thing like I did the last 2 years, but we'll see what's going up. I will talk to you later. V, if you want to talk backstage, you can do that if you want. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys next week. Bye for now.